It was wrong to call police on a community leader and ban him from school property. That's what the Peel District School Board is apologizing for today, calling it an act of anti-black racism and discrimination. And this apology comes months after a scathing report revealed the school board had failed to address systemic racism.
This isn't the end of this battle. There's still a lot of fights ahead.
Idris Arugu is on the receiving end of this public apology from the Peel District School Board. Back in February, police were called after Arugu says a trustee falsely accused him of being threatening at a meeting. Then in March, the school board issued him a trespass notice.
I was singled out for no apparent reasons. Nothing of that sort happened. We've heard a lot of cases like this where this has led to people being incarcerated. This has led to some people in different countries losing their lives. But fortunately enough for me, I'm here to talk about it.
Bruce Rodriguez, the board's newly appointed supervisor, said that shouldn't have happened, calling the apology an important step to dismantle racism and acknowledge past mistakes. Quote, the issuing of the notice of trespass and contacting the Peel Regional Police were acts of discrimination and anti-black racism. The Peel District School Board recognizes and apologizes on behalf of senior leadership for the impact of that trespass letter to Mr. Arugu's advocacy efforts to change education policies that perpetuate anti-black racism and oppressive practices. Rodriguez also met with Arugu to apologize in person. He accepted, saying it's refreshing but long overdue.
Even with this apology, there are still going to be some people who will be like, maybe he got away with it. The question we should ask ourselves as a society, as a people, is why is it so easy? Why is it so acceptable to criminalize a black person?
Just this summer, the Minister of Education appointed Rodriguez to supervise the Peel District School Board in an effort to tackle racism, discrimination and inequities at the board. That same month, an investigation launched by the province revealed the PDSB was too dysfunctional and unwilling to tackle systemic racism.
Hello.
Today, Minister Stephen Lecce welcomed the apology.
I just really hope that there's a continued focus on reconciliation, which I think has been well underway under the new leadership brought in that board.
Arugu's lawyer calls this an important first step, but says it wouldn't have happened if the province didn't intervene.
I'm not using the term lucky lightly, but he was in a position where he was able to have his issue identified and acknowledged, but plenty of people across Ontario aren't so fortunate to have those issues identified or acknowledged.
Saying there needs to be better mechanisms and legislation in place to address bad actors at school boards and trustees.
There are school boards across Ontario that don't have the proper oversight to ensure accountability in instances like this.
Arugu says students and parents in other school boards have reached out to him about systemic racism and discrimination at their schools.
This is not a fight just for black children. It's a fight for equity amongst all people.
And Arugu tells me he's also hoping to meet with the Premier as well as Minister Lecce to discuss what he says are these widespread issues at school boards. CityNews also reached out to the Peel District School Board for an interview. A spokesperson declined, saying today's release serves as their statement. At the Ontario Legislature, I'm Faiza Amin for CityNews.